Look at this pile of yarn that I have next to me on my floor. This is 100% alpaca yarn. Literally straight out of the alpaca, not washed. I stayed at this Airbnb in Pennsylvania one time on a farm with so many animals, and she's like, oh, I actually sell yarn, because she found out that I was a fiber artist. And this was probably like almost 2 years ago now. And my dog Lily was a puppy at the time, and this was in a hank. It wasn't winded into a ball yet or anything like that. So my dog Lily, she chewed it up, and now there are 7 different ends to this hank, and it's just impossible to get the yarn from it. I tried, and this was the result of me trying, and now I do not want to try anymore. What is 27 minus 5? Because today's December 5th and I'm leaving on December 27th to move. I'm moving out of my parents' house, and that's so scary, but I have a bunch of yarn. Look at all this yarn that I have, guys. And in this one too. Yarn, yarn, yarn. I'm not gonna bring it all with me. I'm definitely gonna be bringing all of like the natural fibers, just because I've been very uninspired by these synthetic fibers, and I'm gonna bring like some synthetics. Like this is a very nice synthetic. It's soft, it's a beautiful color and stuff. So I'm gonna bring that. Oh, am I undoing a project? But I think there's like a project in here. Yeah, I'm frogging something. There's like an abyss of yarn in here. But right now, I think I'm gonna go through my yarn because I need to make an executive decision, many executive decisions, to figure out what yarn I'm gonna be bringing with me and what yarn I'm going to be leaving behind. What was I even trying to make here? I don't know. I'm not gonna frog it now. I'm just gonna. So I'm thinking that it's probably a good idea to separate the natural fibers and the synthetic just by default, whether I'm bringing it with me or not, just so I can get a good idea of like how much of what I have. What are all these like little projects that I have? This is 22% wool, but we're not even like, even the things that are a little bit of a natural fiber, I'm gonna put them in the synthetic. I'm only gonna put in the pile of natural fibers, I'm only going to put 100% natural fibers, or like 90%. I don't even know. Okay, this one's empty. Now I should do this one. Bin number 2. Okay, I definitely, obviously, have a lot more synthetic yarn than I do of natural fibers, and that's okay. That's okay. But what do I do with all of this? This is a lot of yarn. I'm a little overwhelmed, I'll be honest, but I need to stay focused on the plan of figuring out what yarn I'm going to bring with me and what yarn I am going to keep here. I think I might need to make another pile of what yarn that I should donate, because this yarn right here, I got this at the thrift store in a pack, and I just thought like it was such a good deal. It was like so much yarn, and it's like all the same yarn, so I could make a big project out of this, but this yarn absolutely sucks. I got this 3 years ago. It's Lion Chenille. Is that how you say it? Chenille? Sensations? So I feel like this needs its own bag. Okay, I think we're off to a good start. Oh my god, wait. Is there more yarn in here? Okay, a little bit more yarn in here, but not that much. There's mostly just like crochet projects in here. This is the yarn that I'm keeping, and then this is the yarn that I am going to actually donate. I'm not gonna leave any yarn here. I don't see the purpose in leaving any yarn at my parents' house just to like sit here. Yarn that I obviously don't really like yellow, and like these I don't know what you call these yarns, like these like fuzzy fluffy yarns. Is that like what chenille is? Chenille? I need to look that up because it's like tripping me out. Like, what does that even mean? And that reminds me, I have a ton of this yarn in my basement because when I first started crocheting, I used to make cat hats out of this yarn, and people loved them. But yeah, yarn like this, I was like, oh, I should keep this one because it's like a full skein of yarn. But then I'm like, are you ever really gonna use this for anything? No. Glow in the dark yarn, like I'm never gonna use that. So right next to me, you probably see this mess over here. This was supposed to be for a photo shoot, and I mixed a bunch of yarns together, but we never ended up using it. And I'm like, I don't know if I should donate this because I don't know if anybody would put this to any good use. It's different weights, different materials. I'm not sure about it. Maybe I could donate it just in case somebody like wants to put it to good use, but I don't know. And then over here, I have just a ton of like scraps or messy pieces of yarn that I think is just safe to discard. Maybe this one I could put in. And this one too, yeah. And like this, it's like such little amounts of yarn that I don't know if people would want them. But I don't want to like be disrespectful and put like the scrappiest of scraps into the donate section, because it's like then people that get this yarn will feel responsible to do something with the scraps, but like maybe it won't be helpful. Maybe it will like make their lives harder. So how did this even get this messy? I don't know. In terms of the things that I kept all of the natural fibers, but also I kept some synthetic materials. Like this is 100% acrylic, but I can put this color and this material to good use. I really love this yarn. It's so freaking pretty and shiny. This was actually gifted to me by somebody who didn't crochet anymore or knit. And I have a lot of black yarn in here as well. Yeah, those are some of the things that I kept. I think I could definitely clean this up. It's probably not going to be that hard. Oh my god, wait, hold on, it might be that hard. There's like a project inside of this. Is this a scrunchie? Did I just find a scrunchie? I just found a scrunchie! Oh my god! Should I frog it? I think I should frog it just because like I don't have the time to think about what projects I should keep, and like I would also have to finish it, and this would be a good opportunity to just frog it, clean it up, and then I will have one more scrunchie to make caterpillar scrunchies. Do I have one on me right now? I actually don't, but caterpillar scrunchies are basically one row of single crochets with mohair, 2 strands of mohair, 2 different colors of mohair. Oh my god, this yarn is very hard to frog. Okay, we're taking a trip to the dark, scary basement. And here is yarn that I stashed here a little while ago because I wasn't using it anymore. It's like, is this also Sweet Snuggles? Oh my god, I just found my old $2 bills. Ah, that's not funny. I was like, is there money in here? And there is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Do they even make these anymore? I think like people pay to get these made or something. But I used to collect these when I worked a fast food job. There would be a guy who comes and pays with $2 bills, and I would keep them and exchange them for just like my regular dollars. I swore I had more yarn, but I don't know. Okay, wait, there's more right here. Like this really big chunky yarn. Oh my god, and I think it's all in here. This is all, why did I even buy this really chunky yarn? This is like so big, and I like tried to make hats out of it, and I think I realized that it was just way too big. And I have this yarn right here. I think somebody would really appreciate this, especially people who make like amigurumi. Maybe instead of going through it here, I should take it upstairs and organize it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because like this is a lot of yarn, and I'm thinking like, should I sell it? Should I go on my Instagram story and maybe sell it? Because I'm also thinking about how much freaking money I've spent on all of this yarn. Like all of this yarn was once purchased. Literally less than 1% of yarn that I have in my stash was donated to me. Maybe I could try to make some money back. So much yarn! Look at all this yarn. Okay, this is limited time only yarn. Weight 7, loops and threads, cozy blanket yarn. I am trying so hard to stay focused because like my mind is thinking, ooh, this is so much yarn. We can put it to really, really good use, you know? We can make something out of this. Maybe we can make a piece of clothing out of all of this nice fuzzy yarn. But like really, the answer is no to myself. Just because I need to stay focused because I really don't have that much time. I still do have about 3 weeks until I actually get in the car and then start the cross-country trip, but I think that there are a lot more other important things to focus on, and realistically, this yarn was sitting in the basement and you knew it was there, which means you know you're not gonna use it. I know I'm not gonna use it. I have a lot of this yarn. I really hope somebody can use this and put good use to it, because I no longer have any use. Phew. Oh my god, okay. I split them up into 2 piles. We have the fuzzy, fluffy yarn right there. And then I have like more of the regular yarn right there. And I posted them on all 3 of the platforms that I use, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm already getting a lot of comments about it, but whoever emails me or DMs me on Instagram first, who is actually serious about it, is going to be the one that actually gets it. But it's gonna be like 2 different ones. Oh my god, I really hope somebody takes this from me, because I'm like, I need to get rid of it. It's gonna be so relieving to just have 1 box of yarn. Like, so relieving. So relieving. But I guess we're just kind of gonna wait until maybe I should clean this up now. I'm honestly just gonna be checking my email and my Instagram DMs to see if anybody wants it in the meantime, so. Oh my god, guys! Guys, I literally already have 4 Instagram DMs about it, and it's been like no time at all, so I guess the yarn's being shipped out. So exciting. Okay, so the $20 one has sold, and people are like playing with my feelings with the $30 bundle. But right now, I just grabbed a box from my basement, and now I'm going to pack up the $20 bundle. Honestly, is all of that yarn gonna fit in this little I don't think so. I think we might need a bigger box. Hold on, let me try it first. The person who bought it said that they just started to knit and that they have no yarn. So I feel happy that it is going to a good person. You know what? It actually will. It's actually gonna fit in here. All of this yarn will definitely fit in here. It's just gonna be a little tight.
What are you up to? You come to say hi? Come to play in all the yarn? I don't want you to get hair all over the yarn, because then I'll have to lint roll everything, huh? Okay, get out. Go out. Go out. Out.
Alright. I used to do this as a job. Like, I worked at some place, like warehouse place, where I had to like tape boxes shut like this. I literally completely forgot to press record when I was packing this, but it was so satisfying. You guys missed it. I did film it on my iPhone though, but like all the colors underneath the black. Hold on, I'll just show you what's underneath the black. Isn't that so cute? It's so cute. I wanted to put like some cute message and note into the box, but like I have these cards that I'll send out with my orders, and I just don't know where they are. They're not where they usually are. So now I'm just like, where did they go? I can't think of it. Just imagine me pacing around my room looking everywhere, and I finally found it. Okay, I found it, and it was in one of my archive bins, and I don't know why I would archive this. Silly me. But while I was looking for that, somebody actually bought the second bundle officially. So just like that, all of that yarn that I was trying to get rid of has new homes. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for like the people who are gonna get the yarn, because I bet it's like kind of a rush. It's not very often that somebody will like just be like, here is a ton of yarn, and I'm going to ship it to you as soon as possible because I need to get rid of it. And it makes me think, if I need to sell yarn again, I could do that pretty easily. Like, you guys really want the yarn. But now I have 2 letters to write, and I'm very excited about that. My biggest fear is having multiple orders at once and like putting the wrong note in like the wrong box. All right, now I just have to find a box big enough to fit all of this fluffy yarn in, because I have no idea. I just ran up 2 flights of stairs, but this time I found an M&M box. We're gonna pack it with this one, and I'm gonna film this one. I'm gonna show you guys me packing it, and I hope it's big enough. It's gonna be big enough. If it's not, I'm just gonna squish it down. It doesn't all fit. Bruh. No. Target box, please do me right. Alright, sorry about the lights. I know it's like kind of crazy, but I kind of played myself a little bit thinking that I was gonna make any money off of this, but the price to ship in that big of a box. The weight isn't that big of a deal because it's all just yarn, it's super light, but the price to ship that big box of yarn is $30. And I use this website called Pirate Ship because it's saying that retail it would have been $60. Like if I took it to the post office and I was like, hi, I'd like to ship this out, and they like printed a label for me, it would have been $61. But on here you basically get it for cheaper, and I'm like, oh my god. Imagine if I didn't have a label printer, one, and imagine I didn't know about like, you know, printing my own label and stuff like that. But yeah, currently feeling a little silly because I'm like, oh cool, I just like got 50 bucks to get rid of my yarn. Feel really good about that. And I was like, even though I sold it for really cheap, like it was such a good deal for what I had, it's good that I'm making a little bit of money. Little did I know I was gonna be making no money. That's okay. One label right here, this one's so messed up. And then now it's time to buy our $30 label. It's kind of like hurting my heart to buy it right now. Sorry guys, you probably hear my dryer in the background, but today is the day we ship the yarn boxes. I think a part of me is slightly having regret a little bit. I'm like, I like, should have sold it for more. I should have like kept some of the yarn. It just all happened so fast that I was like, but truly I do think if I kept any of this yarn, it would, like maybe some of the yarn I would have used, but 90% of it I would have never touched again. And I do have to keep in mind that I'm moving and I don't have space for it, and even though I'm not making any money off of this, the people that it's going to will appreciate it, and they're all gonna have brand new yarn, and that's so exciting that they got it for such a good price, and I'm very happy for them. But apart from shipping out the boxes, it's 8:46, and the post office doesn't open until 9. We're also going to go to Michael's, and I'm going to use my $5 voucher. I really have no thoughts about what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna try, like it's gonna be my goal not to spend any money. Like I'm just gonna get what I actually need. Also, I need to practice like taking this into the post office. Like, okay, it's gonna be pretty heavy. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I could do this, but how am I gonna open the door? Let me practice opening a door. Ew, I don't want the package to touch my face though. Oh, I'm not gonna have a chair to rest it on. Hold on. Wait, maybe when I get it out of the car, I should hold it with one hand. Guys, I'm gonna drop these boxes. Hold it like this, and then just use my hair for it to touch. Open the door. Okay, I got it, I could do it. If these boxes were any heavier, I would not be able to do it. But I think like the fear of embarrassment strength is going to kick in when I'm like at the door. I think that's going to happen. Or there's just gonna be somebody who's also walking in and opens the door for me. So we'll just, I'm not gonna overthink it. Okay. I literally came out with the boxes and the lady just like pointed out the door suggesting like, do you want me to open it for you? And I was like, she didn't say anything though. It was like, she was just meant to be there. I have my Michael's haul right here. I did spend some money. I spent 86 cents. And I ended up getting this Loops and Threads seam ripper. They had like an ergonomic one for $9.99 or like $8.99 or something. And I was like, eh. And they had a bigger one for $5.99. And I was like, oh, that's $6. But then this one was like $3. It's very little and cute. And the other thing I got was like this little plastic container. I feel like this is going to be useful for when I move. And like, that's not something I'm just telling myself to just like have the thing. I think I have no plans for all of the little things that I have, especially like needles for like weaving in ends, stitch markers, and just things like that. Maybe I can mix in some jewelry. Maybe not. I'll just like keep all of my little crochet small gadgets in here. I just thought it was cute. And then it just like snaps closed like that. Boop. So since I'm leaving at the end of the month, and officially today it is 3 weeks away, 21 days until I leave. Tomorrow me and my family are going to do a family photo shoot slash like Christmas card photo shoot. And it's going to be outdoors in the morning time. And I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be so freaking cold. For the past couple days, it has been below freezing. And at night, it just gets even colder, like way colder. But now I just get to admire that this is literally all of the yarn that I own now. Like no yarn hiding in the basement, no yarn that I just want to avoid because I have no idea what to do with it. Now I am officially on my journey of obtaining more natural fibers and also to crochet with more purpose. Like not crocheting things just to make them, but crocheting things that I'll actually wear or that somebody actually really wants, and crocheting things with more love and intention. Decreasing the size of my yarn stash is definitely a really great start to being more intentional, because I intentionally handpicked out all of the yarn that I really wanted to keep, and I'm just so grateful for this move, not even being able to do it, but like putting things into perspective and downsizing my life. I feel like it's really healthy. Okay guys, I'm crocheting this like Santa bonnet and I think it's so cute. I still need to do the string ties, but I really only have this much left of the fuzzy yarn, and I don't think it's gonna be enough for both strings. So I wonder, would it be bad if I went in with the red for the tie? Okay, the red tie, I feel like it really worked out. I'm definitely gonna put this one on my website, so if anybody wants it, the link to my website is gonna be in the description. This is gonna be perfect for Christmas. And if you are a crocheter, I actually have a tutorial for this on my channel if you wanna make your very own.
From time to time, I'ma hit the gas and ride the bitch. We driving real fast in the GT through your wrist. Through your